Mommy, I'm gonna get you over that. They stop.
Hey, Silas.
What?
I love you.
I love you. It's Beto.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's wrong? You're kicking.
Today is Friday, and Silas and Ryan left for work and school a couple hours ago, I guess. And now I've got Anna here, and we're about to get ready. Silas started at a new preschool this week. He went to a different one before, so he's went to preschool for a long time, but he only went 3 days a week. He went Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and now at this new preschool, he's going 5 days a week, so I don't know what to do with myself. Ever since I had Silas, so for 5 years, I've always been off work on Fridays. That was just kind of the thing whenever I went back to work from maternity leave. It's always been our day, mine and Silas's day. So now that he's not here, I feel lost. But we're gonna enjoy it. We're gonna get ready. We're definitely gonna fish here in a little while if it stops raining. Our weather app says it should stop by 11, so probably be really humid and hot out there, but as long as it ain't raining, we'll be out there.
Did mine Jasmine's TikTok?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's adorable. Look at this. Are my eyebrows good?
I'd say they're cousins. Definitely not twins, but maybe stepsisters.
That's a little weird.
It's so cute. You look so happy to be alive. Kids these days. Also, if you're not a female, this part of the video is not for you. You should probably just fast forward till you start to see pond water, because it's not for you. Anna's way ahead of me. She's already got her brows on. I don't do a whole lot with my eyebrows. That's my least favorite part of...
Yeah, because you have eyebrows.
So this is my favorite concealer ever. It's the the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. It doesn't really do a whole lot, but I love it because it's so glowy, and I almost don't have to wear like any highlighter with it because it's just so glowy. But it also burns my eyeballs really bad, but I just keep using it because I like it a lot. But it makes them feel like they're on fire. Like I said, it's super sheer, so that's why I can just like pack it on and use a lot, because it really doesn't have a lot of coverage. So then I take this hydrating camo concealer and I put it on the insides just a little bit, because that actually covers things up. And I have super veiny eyes underneath my eyes, and my eye sockets are very, very veiny. Even if I don't wear anything else on my face, I have concealer on because I look like an old lady if I don't. Also, Anna won't relate to this because she's a youngster, but as a teenager, well, you might. No, she has good skin. I'm not talking about. As a teenager, I never really broke out. I never really had problems with acne. But when I hit like 24, maybe, something happened. Something shifted. I don't know what it was. But I have never in my life broke out so much as I do now in my 20s. I'm 26. I can just barely change something in my daily life and I will break out. I don't drink enough water today. I'm gonna break out tomorrow. I eat like crap for one day and I'm gonna break out tomorrow. Like it's so annoying. Shut up, Hannah. Tap it off. So I really hope that we are able to catch some fish today. Probably gonna take the little boat out. That should be interesting. It always is, isn't it? One of the last times we took the boat out, Anna, she's an idiot. It was our second time to ever put that boat in the water, and it's just a little metal boat. There's not a whole lot to it, but still, like, when we put it in the water for the second time, I got in it first, and Anna was pushing me off. She was also trying to make a TikTok at the time, so she was a little distracted. She pushed a little too hard. She pushes me off the shore into the pond, and she pushes too hard and realizes that she's not in the boat. And keep in mind, I've got paddles in the boat. All I had to do was back it up and let her in the back. But she panics and takes off sprinting through the pond after the boat. Nearly, it was one of the funniest things I've ever witnessed in my entire life. I'd give anything to have been filming when that happened. She sprints off into the pond looking like a... she didn't realize that the pond eventually gets deep. It dropped off and her legs flew out. Her legs went under the boat and she nearly got sucked under, so... And then the whole bottom half of her body was wet for the rest of the trip. But it was so funny. But other than fishing, I really don't plan on doing much today. Might go to the store. There's really no reason for me to even fix my face at all, but I'm not about to get caught, like, out on the pond and catch my personal best bass while looking like a swamp monster. You know, that's just, you always have to be prepared. You never know. I don't wear a whole lot of foundation anymore. I really just do concealer, and then I just kind of do foundation in the spots where I really, really need it, which right now is everywhere. Days like today, I use either use this one or this one, but I think they're like the same thing. Neutrogena Healthy Skin. I don't know what this is. Tinted Moisturizer, that's what this is. It's got an SPF 30 in it, so I use this as my sunscreen, even though I know a lot of people frown upon that. I should be using full-blown sunscreen, but like legit face sunscreen breaks me out so bad. It's very dewy. I look like the Tin Man. I'm shining. Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. That's not the one I normally get. I didn't realize that's what that was. Oh, that's okay. Normally I don't like stuff that's too radiant and dewy because it makes all of this look even worse. For your hands. I need a washcloth. Lips are starting to look a little crazy. Bronze up my cheeks a lot, but the main place I focus on in bronzer is my forehead because it's big. A solid 5 head is what it is. Also, contouring my nose is not an option because there's nothing you can do for it. It's just kind of there. My poor hair gets really neglected. I like getting my hair cut maybe once a year, mainly just because I'm lazy and I just don't ever go. Like I forget to make an appointment and I never get it colored. Like I just forget about my hair. Like it's just kind of there. I wash it like once a week and I'll fix it and then I just leave it that way all week long with it. Whatever it looks like when I wake up. Sometimes I'll straighten my bangs. I don't really even have bangs, but like the shorter part of my hair, I'll straighten it or kind of go over it with my wand and I'm out the door. I hate fixing my hair. So I don't spend a whole lot of money when it comes to my hair or my nails. I never ever get my nails done. But I make up for all of that in what I spend in skincare. I spend way too much money on my skin. But I think something about this age, and I'm sure a lot of other girls my age are feeling the same way, but I've kind of just become a little obsessed with aging because I'm getting close to 30. Like, I'm closer to 30 than I am 20, and quarter life crisis is a real thing. But I'm trying to just remember that I don't need to dread my birthday, because for the last several years I just get really depressed around my birthday. Like after 25, yeah, after I turned 25, I was like, okay, this isn't fun anymore. But I'm just trying to remind myself every time I start to feel that way that I should just look at it as a blessing that I get to turn 27 this year. I mean, hopefully I do. I'm getting close. It's getting close, but like, I've had a lot of people, you know, that I went to school with, and people my age who have passed away recently and stuff, and I just try to remember that I'm just so blessed to still be here. So I don't want to dread my birthday this year. Did you eat, Anna?
No.
Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Have you ever had an acai bowl?
No.
What? You gonna have one today? Oh, sweet child.
What is it?
You've never lived. About to go catch some fish. We're gonna pack up our stuff. Maybe get a little snack, cause we're hungry. Borderline hangry. I feel like a professional.
I feel like you're wearing a baby thing.
What are those called? I never had one of those. Breakfast. Well, we made it. We had to flip the boat over because it's rained a good bit and it was full of water. So we got that done. Now we are gonna pack our bag, our bait bag, and get that boat in the water. Alright, so we made it out to the middle of the pond. This pond is pretty good size. It takes a while to fish the whole thing. Mostly fishing for bass, like usual. We had a lot of fun catching all those bluegill and the brim, and that was pretty much it. But we had fun catching them, so I also brought out these little guys. And these fellas might try to catch some brim today too. We shall see. I've caught one crappie out of this pond, and it was really big for a crappie apparently. And it was so fun to catch. Like I thought I was catching a monster bass. I thought I had caught old Bertha out of this pond, but really it was just a crappie, and it was really fun to catch. So I want to go crappie fishing at some point. Right now I'm just using these old dragon drops from Guggen Bait. These seem to do pretty good in this pond, so catching bass. That's what we're using. Did you miss one? Oh my god. Alright. First one of the day. Alright. She's pretty. She's prettier. See you, Joyce. Have a good one. I'm dying. Okay. I got some goodies at Dick's Sporting Goods the other day. Try these little orange suckers, see how they do. I could sit out here all day long. I have to go get Silas from school at 3:30, so. But even if we're really not catching anything, I could sit out here all day. So peaceful. Look at it. Got him. All right. Not bad. That'll work. He's a little scuffed up. Just a little fella. Alright. See you later, buddy. Well, broke my line. For my hook and my brand new worm I just put on just flew like 100 yards over the field, so. It's a little guy. Long overdue, isn't it? Yeah. He's cute. Bye, George. It's hot. It's really, really hot. So hot. It is 2:30-ish right now, so we're gonna go get the boat out and go cool off a little bit and go get the boy. I'll see you there. Well, back at the house now. Took about a 10-minute power nap and I'm feeling like a new person. I'm getting pretty hungry. Not really sure she's alive. Got me a hankering for an acai bowl. I bought all the stuff to make it at Publix yesterday. And this one has never had one, so I'm gonna make it today and share the recipe with you guys. Best place to get an acai bowl, in my personal humble opinion, in Coleman, if you're from Coleman, is Karma's Coffee House. They call them amaze bowls. That's the best acai bowl around here in my opinion. I love them. But now I've kind of mastered the recipe for how I like it, so I just make them from home now. So yeah. So here are all the things you need. I've got my acai superfruit packs. I get these from Publix. They have a sweetened one and an original. I always get the original. I don't like mine real sweet. I like it a little tart. So for the base, which is the purple part of the smoothie, it's gonna be 2 packs of this. And I just kind of run it under some hot water because they come in these packs and they're frozen solid. So I run them under some hot water for a few seconds and get them thawed. And then 2 packs of these go into the blender with half a frozen banana. So I put these in the freezer last night so they would be ready for today. And then unsweetened almond milk, which is what I like. But at Karma's, they use orange juice, apple juice, almond milk, oat milk. They'll make the base with anything that you want, but I always just get almond milk. And then you just top it with all your favorite stuff. I quickly realized once I got started that 2 packs was not enough for 2 bowls for me and Anna, so I put 2 more packs in there, and that made the perfect amount for both of us. I topped it with this pumpkin seed granola, strawberries, coconut flakes, and these little Toll House chocolate curls I found. Normally, I top it with Nutella, but I don't have any, so. Something about banana in the base is the secret to it. It helps with the texture. I hate bananas. They're my least favorite fruit in the whole world, but this is not good without it. That's like the secret ingredient for the texture, and it just gives it like a good, kind of like a good sweetness. So put coconut in mine, but none in hers till we figure out if she even likes it, because I'm a little scared. I feel cold.
It tastes like, what's that cereal called? Honey Bunches of Oats with banana in it.
I can see that
Exactly what it tastes like.
because of the oats, and there's banana in the base.
And the pumpkin seeds. I don't know.
Do you like it?
Uh-huh.
Thank God.
What's doing in here?
I just put it right there.
What? Why?
Did you have a good day?
Yeah.
What all did you do?
Are you playing our kids in our classroom? Thanks for opening it.
You're welcome. Well, we are back at the house. We ended up getting us some supper. Got some Mexican food.
I had rice.
What else did you have?
Cheese dip and chips.
Was it good?
Yeah.
We're about to take Rockefeller down to the pond and let him swim. He couldn't go today since we fished, so we're gonna take him down there and let him get some swimming in. Then we're gonna come home, probably go to bed. We're wore out, so I think we're gonna end the video here. But it's been a fun day. Yeah,
Bye, everyone.
you heard it. Bye, everyone.